Before cities rise, before temples glow, before rivers carry prayer downstream, there exists a land shaped by water, held together by rice, and crowned by belief. Here, mountains fold into clouds. Jungles breathe through limestone. And rivers remember every footstep. This is a kingdom not built only from stone, but from rhythm, from monsoon rain, from tide and harvest, from silence and sound. Tonight, we journey through Thailand, across rivers and ruins, forests and islands, markets and mountains, to uncover a land where nature and civilization never learned to separate. This is Thailand. Thailand begins on water. For centuries, the Chao Phraya River has been road, market, temple, and bloodstream. Carrying rice, belief, kingship, and trade from jungle headwaters to open sea. Here, history drifts instead of marches. And modern towers rise beside wooden homes without apology. Bangkok does not conquer the river, it bends to it. At the river's bend stands Thailand's spiritual axis, the Grand Palace. A city designed to mirror heaven. At its heart rests Wat Phra Kaew, home of the Emerald Buddha, believed not just to protect a kingdom, but to anchor its soul. Across the river rises Wat Arun, the Temple of Dawn. But it is at sunset that it burns brightest, turning porcelain and stone into fire. Here, architecture does not dominate the sky, it reflects it. Before maps were drawn, this place already kept its own time. Khao Sok is a library of living species, a vertical world where life writes itself from soil to canopy. At the lake's edge, floating bungalows drift like small villages on a green mirror. Beyond them, the forest eats sunlight and returns noise. A chorus of wings and calls. Elephants move here like slow weather. Deliberate, sensible, and unseen until they are upon you. A matriarch reads the seasons with her feet. Her herd reads the map she carries in memory. High above, hornbills trace the cathedral arches of the canopy. Their beaks catch fruit, their flights stitch forest to sky. Gibbons mark the morning in long, fluid song. Territorial proclamations that echo through limestone ribs. Watch how their motion reads like punctuation. A leap, a hold, a call. Life in Khao Sok is layered. The forest floor is a marketplace of decay and renewal. Fungi, insects, and saplings in constant exchange. And there are ghosts here. The clouded leopard, elusive and patient. Most of what we learn about it arrives as shadow, as spore, as an interrupted branch. When the forest speaks of predators, it whispers first. Night is not absence, but amplification. Frogs turn the ponds into a chorus line. Moths become the orchestra. Here, every shadow is a story. Every trail a sentence. And the reader, the creature lucky enough to follow it, may glimpse a truth no map can hold. Khao Sok does not perform for us. It permits us to witness, briefly, the architecture of persistence. Stone holds the skeleton. The forest houses the living. Before the sun fully wakes southern Thailand, stone is already awake. Not mountains, but columns. Not islands, but monuments rising straight from the sea. This is Phang Nga Bay, a drowned limestone world, where gravity seems to hesitate and water forgets to fall. These towers were not built by force, but by patience. Rain softened stone. Sea lifted floors. Time carved chambers where waves could breathe. What remains is a skyline, not drawn, but eroded into existence. Kayak through a narrow stone throat, and you enter hidden rooms, sunlit lagoons sealed from the sea, where mangroves rise from still water and cicadas echo off stone. These are the bay's secret chambers, places where sound slows and light pools quietly. The bay is not empty between cliffs. White-bellied sea eagles ride thermal drafts. Macaques patrol mangrove edges. Below the surface, bait fish turn sunlight into motion. Even silence here has wings. Some stones become famous. Koh Tapu, a pillar so narrow it looks temporary, yet has stood here longer than stories. Boats arrive, cameras lift, but the rock remains unchanged, unmoved by attention, unimpressed by memory. In Phang Nga Bay, light is architectural. It carves windows through stone, builds corridors of reflection, and redraws the entire landscape every time the tide shifts. Nothing here stays still, except the cliffs. Phang Nga Bay is not scenery. It is architecture shaped by rain, silence built by tide, and a reminder that water, given enough time, can raise mountains from the sea. In Krabi, the earth does not slope. It rises. Limestone cliffs explode from sand and sea like ancient sentinels frozen mid-leap. Beaches become amphitheaters of stone, vertical stages where rock meets sky. Human figures become insignificant. Between giants, sand survives. Some shapes become maps. Krabi is not coastline. It is gravity-paused, stone suspended in water's memory. Away from the waters, caves hollow the rock like secrets kept in bone. Mangroves weave their roots through tidal labyrinths. And when day surrenders to dusk, sunsets ignite the sky, gold and crimson bleeding across towering walls of stone. Inland, forest gathers the rain. Rivers fall into bowls of green light before returning to sea. Beyond the cliffs, the sea learns color. Parrotfish drift through the reef in slow color, brushing coral without urgency. They turn sunlight into motion beneath the surface. A sea turtle glides through the blue with ancient patience, as if the ocean itself were carrying it forward. This is Krabi, where coastlines are shaped differently, limestones showing off their beauty. Before gold crowned the temples, before stone rose into spires, there was rice. Rice is not just Thailand's food. It is its foundation. For over 4,000 years, these flooded fields have shaped everything. Settlement and economy, ritual and rhythm. The very pulse of a civilization, written in water and grain. Hands move through water like ceremony. Buffalo turn the earth in ancient choreography. Birds wheel overhead, tracing patterns older than memory. Each planting season is a prayer whispered to the soil. Each harvest, a thanksgiving sung to the sky. This is where Thailand begins. Not in palaces or cities, but here, in the sacred geometry of flooded earth meeting endless heaven. Outside the towns, Thailand opens like a painted book. Fields laid down in strips of living color. Each season turning the countryside into a working canvas. Vast, breathing, alive. Here, flowers are not ornament, they are livelihood. Farmers plant by the moon, harvest by the weather. They read the sky the way traders read markets, because here, timing is everything. Miss the moment, and beauty wilts unsold. Marigolds blaze like captured sunlight. Delicate petals nestle beside robust stems. Each variety claims its season. By dawn, the fields smell like sunlight itself. By noon, they hum. Pollinators dancing between blossoms, the quiet industry of harvest unfolding in practiced rhythm. And the flowers, they travel from these fields to village shrines and city altars, to market stalls and temple offerings. In towns, flower sellers stack color into small universes. Garlands for prayers, wreaths for festivals. Simple stems for everyday thanks. What looks like decoration is actually a language, gratitude spoken in marigold, remembrance tied in jasmine, celebration blooming in lotus and rose. These fields do more than feed the eye. They steady a nation, marking seasons, feeding rituals, painting ordinary days with meaning. Here, beauty is not luxury. It is the work that makes life sacred. At Khao Ngu Stone National Park, limestone towers rise like punctuation marks from plain and pond, blunt, patient, ancient. Paths stitch the water to rock. A narrow bridge traces a quiet curve where light collects. This place was shaped twice, first by stone and time, later by hands. A quarry long rested, its hollows filled, becoming lake and sanctuary. Visitors come for a short escape from the lowland flatness and find a small, abrupt range that feels older than the roads that brought them. Walk the boardwalk, rent a paddle boat for pennies, watch the mirror break and reform. For an hour, it resets your scale. Cliffs loom, water keeps its slow count, and the city feels like a memory you can carry home. Before Bangkok rose, before modern Thailand took shape, there was Ayutthaya. For 400 years, this city commanded Southeast Asia's heartbeat, a jewel at the confluence of rivers where the world came to trade. ships arriving from China and Persia, from Portugal and Japan. Their holds heavy with silk and spices, porcelain and dreams. Then, in 1767, war came. Fire consumed temples. Armies razed palaces. The greatest city in the region was reduced to ash and silence. But stone remembers. Banyan trees now cradle what soldiers tried to destroy. Buddha faces emerge from root and earth. Serene amid the wreckage, as if the forest itself is keeping vigil. Today, Ayutthaya stands not as a ruin, but as a memory city, a place where history still breathes through crumbling brick and lotus pond, where shadows hold the weight of empires and morning light reveals what refuses to be forgotten. This is where Thailand learned that even fallen kingdoms can rise again, not in stone, but in spirit. In Thailand's far north, tradition bends toward imagination. Wat Rong Khun, the White Temple, is not ancient. It is visionary. Built as a metaphor for enlightenment, every surface reflects purity, impermanence, and rebirth. This is not history preserved. It is belief reimagined. Nearby rises another vision. Wat Rong Swea Ten, the Blue Temple. Where the White Temple speaks of transcendence, this one speaks of devotion. Color here is not decoration, it is theology. At Thailand's northern edge lies the Golden Triangle, where three nations meet and histories overlap like river currents. Once known for opium caravans and hidden trade routes, today this borderland tells a quieter story of connection rather than conflict. Here, geography dissolves borders and culture flows freely. Beyond cities and capitals, Thailand's mountains cradle ancient communities. Karen, Aka, Lisu, and Hmong, each with languages older than borders, traditions older than roads. Here, life follows the rhythm of sun, rain, harvest, and ritual. Not clocks. In these highlands, modernity slows, and memory endures. Some islands advertise themselves, others erase themselves, so only the ocean can find them. Koh Phayam belongs to the second kind. No towers, no traffic, no urgency. Only tide, wind, and a calendar written by the moon. Here, days don't feel longer. They feel wider. Not because time disappears, but because nothing is rushing you through it. Koh Lanta is stitched from edge lands, beaches, mangroves, forest, and reef, each a small, stubborn world. The mangroves are the island's lungs, nursery channels where juvenile fish hide and shorebirds hunt. Glide low and kingfishers, herons, and the odd macaque might watch you pass. A step inland, and the island tightens into green. Monitor lizards sun on logs. Hornbills call from the canopy. Small trails hold the slow, patient life of the forest. Beyond the bay, the reef reads like a living map. Anemone homes and the occasional manta or turtle sweeping across the blue. At night, some beaches become theaters of an older ritual. Turtles hauling themselves ashore to lay eggs. Local rangers and volunteers keep watch, protecting what returns each season. On Koh Lanta, the wild is not backdrop. It is the island's breath. Beneath Thailand's waters lies another world. Koh Tao, one of Southeast Asia's great diving islands, is not defined by beaches, but by what lies below them. Coral gardens stretch like cities of color. Sunlight filters through liquid sky. Once a coconut farming island, Koh Samui grew into a crossroads of tradition and tourism. Yet beyond resorts, the old rhythms remain. Here, island life does not disappear, it adapts. Koh Kud opens in palms, fronds lean toward quiet water, and beaches stretch without urgency. Here, homes do not replace the coast. They borrow its shade. Life settles softly into sand and leaf. Inland, forest gathers rain. Rivers fall into stone bowls, cooling the island before returning to sea. On Koh Kud, nothing interrupts the island. Not even the people who live on it. And then there is Taru Tau, once a pirate refuge, then a prison island, now a national park. this island remains untamed. No nightlife, no crowds, only wind, tide, and forest. Tarutao does not invite, it endures. West of Bangkok lies Kanchanaburi, a land shaped by water, stone, and memory. Here, rivers cut through jungle gorges. Waterfalls spill into turquoise pools, and mountains guard quiet valleys. But this beauty also holds history of wartime railways and human endurance. In Kanchanaburi, nature and memory coexist, neither erasing the other. Long before roads carved through forests, Thailand's markets floated. At Dam Noan, Saduak and Amphawa, trade still moves by paddle instead of pavement. Here, water is not obstacle, it is invitation. Every boat becomes a shop. Every canal becomes a street. Away from the cities, Thailand's true kitchens unfold, not in restaurants, but in rural markets. Here, food is not packaged, it is alive. Each stall reflects generations of flavor memory, passed from grandmother to child, from village to village. Thailand is not a place you visit. It is a place that moves through you. In the warmth of rice fields beneath bare feet, in the hush of temples at dawn, in the pulse of rivers under moonlight, in the silence of jungle rain. This is a kingdom built not only of gold and stone, but of water and breath, of patience and persistence, of adaptation. Thailand does not ask to be conquered. It invites you to listen, and if you do, it never truly lets you leave.